What's up, comic fans, and it's time for the preview show. It's time for the previews of the comic books coming out February 1st, 2023. Man, I can't believe it. January is almost over. All right, and some DC books will drop in January. All right, on that last day, January 31st. Sound about right? So we're going to get into the books. We're going to do some spec books, and I got some spotlight books, and we'll do it right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. If you like comics, you're in the place to be. Let's get into the spec books. That is how we started off here. All right, first off, we got DC Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn number 1. Why is this up here? Because we're gonna have some first appearances. So you got City Boy checking up in here. There's the cover. Got some stuff happening. These events now these days usually tend to have some new characters or some new power sets being introduced. So that's why we have Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn. Alright, let's check out the rest of the books. Next we have Silver Surfer Ghostlight. Again, this is another first appearance book, and that's why it's up there. Alright, who or what is Ghostlight? That is the question being asked. And that's what we're going to get here. Alright, there's the cover. This is the A cover. The next great superhero saga starts here, it says. And then there's a couple of other covers down here. This one, Planet of the Apes, that one looks like a crossover waiting to happen. Alright, let's get into the spotlight books. First off, we have Avengers number 65. Alright, just a dope cover, I think. Look at that, he's holding a head. Avenger Prime, the true identity. Alright, I think we're going to get like an origin story here. This might be worth checking out. Jason Aaron does good work. So there you go. Next up, we got X-Force number 37. We're going to have the reveal of the Peacock Man. It's going to be a lot of reveals this week, huh? A lot of people, secret identities coming out. But who is the man with the peacock tattoo? All right. I think he's been in X-Force, says right here, X-Force issue number 1. So he's been around for a while. We're finally going to find out who this Peacock Man is, or man with the peacock tattoo is. All right, last but not least, we got an indie from Image Comics. We got Almighty number 1. Edward LaRocque returns to write this. He did the warning, if you read that. Basically, this is like a post-apocalyptic world with mutant horrors and, you know, very Mad Max, Fury Road is kind of how they described it. Sounds like it could be a fun time. Alright, and well, let me just read you a little tidbit here. The year is 2098 in a third world America ravaged by economic collapse, anarcho-warfare, and the mysterious environmental disaster contained behind a massive wall. A girl has been abducted and a killer has been hired to find her and bring her home. Alright. Those are your spotlight books this week, guys. Let's get into the books coming out. But first, we have that final order cutoff. So these books look like they're probably due in stores late February, early March. But first off, we have Hallows Eve number 1. Marvel's gonna push her down our throat, and if they are, why not take a shot if you're looking at what could become a big character? I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. And then, while we're in Marvel, the other book I would take a look at, and this might even become a bigger spec, is Shadow Clones. Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. You're just going to have a bunch of variations of Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen, excuse me. And if one of them stick, well, you never know. So, lots of covers to choose from. Take a chance, if you want, on Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. Alright, let's get into the rest of the books. the ones coming out this week, February 1st. Again, DC will come out in some shops a day earlier. But let's go. We got Almighty #1, which we just talked about. Then you got Blood Tree #1. This is another #1 coming out. You got Peter J. Tomasi writing this book. I think he did a great job with Superman when he was writing it. Before it kind of went downhill. And you got Christian Alamy and Brad Anderson on the cover. It's an okay cover. And there is a alternate cover. All right, let's keep the ball rolling. You got 8 Billion Genies coming out with a ton more printings, 5ths and 4ths and second printings. All right. What else? King Spawn continues on. Nightmare, Nita Hall's Nightmare blog, pretty good book. Then you got that Radiant Black and Rogue Sun coming out of that universe. Savage Dragon, as always, out there. And The Walking Dead in color. All right, we're at Boom Studios. Boom, here comes the boom. Ready or not. You have Briar, The Approach, Magic the Gathering, Mighty Morphin. It's Morphin time. We're on to Dark Horse. What do we got from Dark Horse? Well, first of all, they got some toys, so that's cool. And Minor Threats, Quick Stops, Kevin Smith over there. And got some Hellboy stuff. We're at IDW Publishing. Anything coming out? They have a new #1, Breath of Shadows #1. All right. I guess we could check that out real quick for those of you who like #1s. Alright. It looks like it's a horror book. So, if you like horror, that might be for you. We're moving on. We're at DC Comics. DC. Alright, you got DC Power, Celebration, #1. You've got Harley Quinn Romances. These are romances, I guess, written by Harley Quinn. I don't know. We'll have to see when it comes out. Could be interesting. Could be hot due to water. We'll see. Then you got Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn #1. They said possible new characters in there. At least one new character, I'm thinking. Alright, we're at Marvel Comics. Oh, and while we're here, actually, let's see if I can order this book. But look at that. Just like that, I was able to order it using Pullbox through Previews World website. Not every store has it. Check if your local comic shop uses it. Alright, we're at Marvel Comics. Avengers #65, which we talked about. Could be a minor key, but it's definitely a spotlight book. I think it's going to be a key book in the Avengers series in terms of understanding what's happening in that book. Alright, you got Bloodline #1. That'll be the first series featuring the daughter of Blade, Bloodline. Alright, got some Captain America. We're gonna keep it going. You got Dark Web Finale #1 coming out this week. I'll grab that. Might as well. Demon Wars, more Peach Momoko goodness. Legion of X #10, or Legion of 10 #10. Miles Morales Spider-Man #1 gets a second printing, plus you have issue #3. A couple cool covers, including the graffiti covers that have been coming out. You know, if I knew these were ongoing, I probably would have done a better job of collecting those. Alright, you got Moon Knight. I'm really enjoying the Moon Knight series. Definitely worth a pickup. Scarlet Witch, I have not read any of it or heard anything about it. If anybody out there is reading it, let me know. Silver Surfer, Ghostlight. Possible new character in there. What else? We got some Venom. If you've been a Venom fan, I haven't seen too many of them out there, but I'm still reading it. So I'll keep going with Venom. You got X-Force #37, which could be a minor key. Alright, we're at Dynamite. And what else do you have? You have some more Gargoyles stuff. Red Sonja, plenty of covers coming out. Darkwing Duck just came out at Dynamite last week, so You know, if you're into Darkwing Duck or Gargoyles, Dynamite's now putting them out. There's some Vampirella books, and now we are on. Hey, there's some Diamond Select toys. Now we're on to the rest of the books coming out this week. Let's go. Black Tape #1. If you are into heavy metal, this might be a book for you. Alright, it's about a heavy metal dude who dies, and they got there's a cult after his last album, his unreleased album, because apparently it can open a portal to hell. Black Tape #1. Alright, there's a metal homage cover there. Heavy metal homage cover. What else do we got? Children of the Black Sun has like a House of Slaughter variant or homage cover. I'm not getting it. I don't know why we're homaging everything these days. Let's pay homage to everything. I don't know. Those were my 2 cents. We're gonna keep going. All right, there's some Lady Zorro. All right, gonna keep going. If I miss something, guys, just let me know. Be like, yo, this was good, or you missed this. I know Trev, the shipping guru, has pointed me in the right direction on a few things. All right. So here we go. That's the end, comic fans. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Hopefully in some way I've helped to show you what comics are coming out this way, so you go into your LCS informed. Alright, I'm a little tired right now, so I'm going to take a nap. So comic fans, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. Peace. What's up, comic book fam? Comic books.